I owe great respect to Stephen King for his body of written works over the years. He's provided so many of us with fond memories both on screen and on paper. I'm curious to know what process he uses when writing. Does he dictate into a high-end machine or brief a team of creatives just like Damien Hirst? I guess we'll never know. I admit I was excited to read about Danny Torrance's journey. I just wish I'd reread The Shining first, as it's so difficult not to think about Stanley Kubrick's filmed version when the Overlook is referred to in this new story. I really like what the person Dr. Sleep actually does. A couple of scenes set in a hospice are suitably sad and emotionally powerful. However, I wanted to know more about Danny's feelings towards his late father and his memory of his parents' relationship. For example, did he wish he had siblings? In hindsight, was he closer to his mum than his dad? Does he get jealous when he comes across a large family where the father has actually got a full-time job with regular income? The list of interesting possibilities can go on forever. So many opportunities were missed that could have explored the late father, mother and son dynamics. This book reminded me of the film Near Dark, with a hint of Carrie, The Dead Zone and a large chunk of Cronenberg's classic Scanners. Not a bad mix in principle. Unfortunately, Stephen King put so much graphic detail into his characters' description, their thoughts and history, yet when it comes to his horror imagination kicking in, it's pedestrian. It's not disturbing or thought-provoking. Unfortunately, there were so many times I had to reread paragraphs because I slipped out of the zone. This happened not because I was tired, but because Stephen writes endlessly about Alcoholics Anonymous and drunkenness, to the point I actually craved for a bleeding drink. If only the overall volume of the book was reduced by 100 pages at the very least. During one of the moments featuring the young teenage girl, I thought I was reading a Disney-Spielberg collaboration. Stephen King could have implemented surprises and ideas that really could have tested our mettle. One twist in this tale is so mundane and sudden, I took a deep breath of disappointment. And the ending is so bloody predictable and unimaginative. So the $1,000,000 question is this: would I have read this book knowing how the story would roll? Absolutely not.